Gabriel Peck scored, but a disastrous 6-minute stretch toward the end of the first half sunk the Galaxy as they surrendered their hold of first place in the Western Conference with a 2-1 loss to LAFC at the Rose Bowl on Thursday. Hi, I'm James of Faithful Angelino Sports with a rapid recap of Galaxy soccer. If you enjoyed talking about the 5-time MLS Cup champions, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We talk Galaxy soccer almost every day here. LAFC's big offensive threats came through in an opportunistic first half Thursday. Kai Kamara and Dennis Bouanga scored, the latter turning out to be the game winner. LAFC also accomplished more than taking sole possession of first place in the Western Conference. They now have 43 points. Thursday also marked the third consecutive victory over the Galaxy for LAFC, which means that the all-time series in El Tráfico is now tied. Each team holds 9 wins. There have been 5 draws in the series. LAFC also holds a 12-match unbeaten streak. The Galaxy, meanwhile, their 4-match winning streak was snapped, as was a run of 3 consecutive clean sheets. The Galaxy are currently tied with Real Salt Lake in second place in the Western Conference with 40 points. To be frank, despite the upgrades to the roster, since former team president Chris Klein was ousted last year, the Galaxy on the pitch in the first half tonight looked like a Klein-created lineup. They led in possession by a mile, but did next to nothing with the ball in terms of creativity in that first half, which enabled LAFC to take advantage. Ricky Puig took the only shots on frame for the Galaxy in the first half. LAFC seemed content waiting for counterattacks, which led to a catastrophic end in the first half. For example, in the 39th minute, LAFC had back-to-back corner kicks. Considering that the Galaxy are quite vulnerable in set pieces, this was playing with fire. Kai Kamara headed home a corner from Matus Bogusz into the net. That was the 13th time that the Galaxy had conceded on a set piece this year, at that point tied for the most in Major League Soccer. But less than 2 minutes later, Julian Aude fouled LAFC's Edward Atuesta at the top of the penalty area. The play was originally called clean, VAR stepped in, the decision was overruled, and frankly, it should have been overruled. Dennis Bouanga beat Galaxy goalie John McCarthy to the lower corner for his 14th goal of the season. Bouanga is also 5 for 5 this year in penalty shots. But it's hard to blame McCarthy for this loss. He recorded 6 saves. This is not on him, folks. Peck, meanwhile, scored in the 56th minute for the Galaxy, capitalizing on a very messy breakdown from the LAFC back line, which couldn't contain Mickey Yamane, a defenseman who is playing up to add to the Galaxy attack. It looked as if Yamane parted a Black Sea and then turned and wound up facing LAFC goalie Hugo Lloris all by himself. Peck, however, took the shot, fired it into the goal. From there, LAFC righted itself, kept its shape, particularly in the penalty area, making it extremely difficult for the Galaxy to get a good shot, despite the fact that in the second half, they were putting consistent pressure on the black and gold. So once again, your final score, LAFC 2, Galaxy 1 in yet another memorable El Tráfico. If you enjoyed talking Galaxy soccer, though, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We talk LA Galaxy soccer almost every day on Faithful Angelino Sports. Thank you for watching. I'm James. We'll be back tomorrow. Faithful Angelinos is a Kian Cortel Queso production. Take care.